showtime.
Well, hey there, everybody. Welcome to the show. If you are new to our channel, I am your host, Robert, a.k.a. The Tall Man. This is my lovely co-host and wife, Lisa, a.k.a. Mrs. Tall Man. Not that anyone ever calls her that. We are coming to you live this very moment from the Carnival Horizon in our cabin, cabin 6455, which is just above the Havana Cabana. And in my sleep, I've been doing salsa. Because we can hear the music up here. So we want to welcome every single one of you. Here's a little bit of faux balcony cam, what it's like outside right now. Actually, it's, I think, getting close to raining.
It's
kind of overcast most of the day.
It has been overcast most of the day, yeah.
But today we are going to be talking about cabins, and more cabins. We have seen more cabins on this ship than any other ship that we've done reviews on.
We have.
Normally we get between 13 and 18-ish, something like that, like on the high end. This one, 22 cabins. So hopefully you see one of the cabins that you've booked for our group cruise right there. We're going to talk about the group cruise right here on the Carnival Horizon in November. come and join us. We'll talk about that here in a few minutes when we take a break. But we are doing a group cruise here on the Carnival Horizon, which is why we're doing it. We would love for you to join. Before we get into the cabins, quick housekeeping notes. Yes, please do us a huge favor. Hit that thumbs up button. Potentially subscribe if you like cruising content and become part of the Tall Man Clan. It is free to you, costs you absolutely nothing, really does help with the channel. We do a ton of live broadcasts. Every night we're on a ship, we come to you live and give you a piece of the ship that night. So you know what to expect when you come on the ship. But we also do cruise news and all kinds of things. So just consider joining the channel and just hitting that thumbs up button. Next housekeeping note. If there's something that you want to know about the Carnival Horizon, there's no better time to get your answer than now, because we are here and can ask the shipboard people. Because Lord knows the people on land, they have no idea.
And we have answers for all the questions from last night. We will get to those after we do the cabins.
Right. So if you have a question tonight, leave it in the chat. If we don't already know the answer, we will get it for you tomorrow and bring it to you tomorrow night's show. If you're watching the rebroadcast, just go ahead and leave it in the comments, because we do answer all the comments. Okay. Yes. I think that's it for housekeeping notes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shall we start getting into it? Because we got 22 cabins.
We do.
Everybody grab your drink. It's time to get drunk. First one, inside, which is actually our cabin. This is cabin 6455. This is an interior. This is our cabin. It's just a regular interior. We've gotten to see many types of interior cabins on this ship. They pretty much, from a layout, have all looked the same. The only difference has been the decor. When you first come in, you have two closets. One side is hanging. The other side here is drawers, shelves, and a safe. And further in here, you have your desk area with a lighted mirror. From a power standpoint, there's one European, two US, two USB, and a little stool right there. Okay, there's a hair dryer, and there. On this side is your TV. You have your mini fridge underneath here, some shelves, water, and all that stuff. As I was pointing the camera over here earlier, here's your bed. As you can see, it's in its king configuration. You can separate it if need be. If you do separate it, the two nightstands that are on the end actually end up in the middle. There is no additional power here by the bed, just the nightstands. The bathroom, old school shower, y'all, meaning got a curtain, even though it's a relatively new ship. Though it's a halfway decent size shower, I think, not too bad. Toilet is in a great place for someone my size. It's 6'4". So definitely good for the tall and fluffy. You have 6 shelves, 3 on one side, 3 on the other. Makeup mirror, power, single basin sink, some storage down there. So there is your regular inside cabin here on the Carnival Horizon. We'll see you on the next one. Joe! Whoop, 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 whoop. Drinking tall man style. All right, so there's your inside cabin. Well, let's keep on going. We have another inside. This is what's called an upper-lower. This is cabin 1206. This is what's called an interior upper-lower. So as you can see, we'll just get right to it. There's just one bed down here. There's not two. The other bed is either up there or the sofa. So this is what they call an interior upper-lower, but it's also a porthole. So you get a little extra bonus. See how close you are to the water? You're right there, y'all. Right across from this bed is your TV. And normally I would say this is where you could separate your beds, but there's nothing to separate. As I mentioned, you have a sofa that can convert to be a bed. You do have your little coffee table that you can move around. This side there's a little stool, mini fridge, hair dryer, lighted mirror as you can see. European power, 2 US, 2 USB, some shelves. From the closet standpoint, you have 4. There's 2 side by side here with their shelves, drawers, and a safe. This side over here, all hanging. Hanging! Over here on this side, old school shower, meaning you have a curtain, no glass door. I would have thought this would have had glass doors, but they don't. Toilet in a great place for my height at 6'4". It's also got a lot of width room here, so it's good for the fluffy. Over here we have 6 shelves, 3 and 3. You have your makeup mirror, power up top, single basin sink, some storage down there, as well as a little garbage can. So there is your interior upper lower. So good for friends, right?
Yeah.
All right, let us know what you think. Ciao. Okay, there is your inside upper and lower. We're going to continue with the inside. I don't know why they call this an inside. It's called an inside with picture window obstructed view. Normally, I would feel it should be called an ocean view. But it's not. It's called an interior or an inside with picture window. Hey everyone, this is cabin 7208. This is what's called an interior picture window with obstructed view. Now again, if we go out here, it's not really obstructed. You're getting some good looks forward. However, everybody can look in and see you as well. So it's not 100% private, but just keep it closed at night. Behind me is your bed, either a king or two twins if you separate them out. A couple nightstands. There is no extra power over here. Your closets are by the door when you come in here, so you have hanging. On that side, this side is your safe, shelves, and some drawers. Some nice area right there, though. Some extra space, which I like. Down here is your TV, which is on a swivel, so you can move it out when you're in the bed if you want to. Mini fridge down there, hair dryer in here. This does light up. You have two US power, two USB, one European, some shelves. Let's look at the bathroom. That toilet's in a great place for someone my height at 6'4". It wouldn't be bad either for someone that's a little on the fluffy side. So definitely thumbs up there, guys. Shower, old school with the curtain. And then over here you have 6 shelves, makeup mirror, power, single basin sink, and a little bit of storage underneath there along with your garbage can. So there is your interior with picture window slightly obstructed. All right, we'll see you on the next one. Ciao. I don't know. Does anyone think that was actually obstructed? You can see forward really nicely.
Well, yeah, but you got to be standing up. If you're sitting down, you're not going to be able to enjoy the view.
Oh, heaven forbid you stand.
I mean, people talk to, complain about the obstructions when it's just like a slight pole. So
yeah, I guess.
I'm assuming, you know how we felt when we were sitting in the theater in that one ship that you just couldn't see the stage. It's obstructed.
By the way, for those who are new to the channel, the whole drinking thing, it's just this thing. It's just a fun little thing. I give my height like so often. The Tall Man Clan, our subscribers have turned it into a drinking game. Yeah. So every time you hear me say 6'4", have a drink. We'll be good and drunk by the time we're done with this live show. All right, so let's move into sort of the ocean view categories. We're going to start off with what's called porthole. This is cabin 1215. This is a porthole, which is sort of, let's just call that old school ocean view. But they're literally listed and sold as portholes. As you can see, they kind of look like cannons or little barrels, right? Because we are very low to the water. They have these hatches in inclement weather. If it's real bad and stormy, those can get closed. All right. You do have a king-size bed or two twins if you want to separate them. There are 2 nightstands that if you're separating them will end up in between. There is no extra power by the bed. Across from the bed, there is a TV. This can be connecting, by the way, this particular cabin. Over here, your desk area, little stool. You have a hair dryer in here, mini fridge, 3 shelves, lighted mirror here. You do have European, 2 US, and USB. You have a sofa that does convert to a bed, and a nice little coffee table that you can move around. There's a few closets in here. These are shelves, drawers, and safe. And these 2 over here are all hanging. All right, let's take a look at the bathroom. Old school with the shower curtain. Toilet in a great place for someone my height and my width, right? Good for the tall and fluffy. And then you do have 6 shelves here, 3 this side, 3 this side. Makeup mirror, power, single basin sink, and a little bit of storage underneath. So there is your porthole. 2 of them, double barrels, ready to go. Let me know if that's enough light for you, or would you feel claustrophobic? Leave it in the comments below. Ciao. We missed one.
Whoops.
Whoops. Whoop, 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 whoop. Missing tall man style. All right, let's get into what's called a deluxe ocean view. Deluxe. This is cabin 1391. This is a regular ocean view cabin. Actually, it's a deluxe ocean view. As you come in, you have your 3 cabinets, your closets here on the left. These 2 are hanging. The third one will be shelves, drawers, and a safe. Moving further in, you have your lighted mirror here, 2 US power, 2 USB, mini fridge, hair dryer, stool. Across from this, your sofa with a little coffee table. It's all movable, and that can become a bed. Down here, you have your bed, which you can see is currently in its king configuration, but you can separate them to be twins, and then the nightstands would be in between, which, by the way, there is no extra power by the bed. Now this is an ocean view, so you have a nice picture window. All right, it's not the Family Harbor ocean view or deluxe ocean view, it's just the regular one. This could be a connecting cabin with the next one, but that is locked so nobody can get in. TV. Deluxe ocean view basically means in this you have a bath and 3/4. So this is for the family, for the youngsters with the little tub. As you see, there's no toilet, but there's the tub shower combo, the shub tower, and a sink and a mirror with some power. This is your full bathroom here with a walk-in or stand-up shower. Old school curtain. Toilet in a great place for someone my height at 6'4". And then you do have your single basin sink, 6 shelves, makeup mirror, power, some storage as well. So there is your deluxe ocean view. Ciao.
Woohoo! There's your deluxe ocean view. Awesome. Has anybody seen their cabin yet? Anybody? Anybody booked on the group cruise? Seen your cabin yet?
Let us know.
Let us know in the chat. All right, we're going to move into the Family Harbor cabins now. So moving into the first one, which is the Family Harbor inside cabin.
Cabin 2427. This is a Family Harbor inside cabin. Now this looks like all the rest of the inside cabins we've already seen. The decor is just a little bit different. So again, you have your 2 closets right up here, hanging, shelves, drawer, safe. You have your little stool. Here is your hair dryer. Power-wise, you have 2 US power, 2 European power, nice lighted mirror. Then over here you have your mini fridge, TV. Down at the end, you have your beds, which is either 2 twins when separated or a king like you see it here with your 2 nightstands. Now this particular cabin can be a quad, meaning that bed, there's a bed there. It can come down from the ceiling on either side. In fact, that's what was in here were the ladders to get to those beds. The bathroom, old school with a shower curtain. All right, toilet in a great place for someone my height at 6'4". Got your single basin sink, 6 shelves, makeup mirror, power, a little bit of storage underneath down there. So in all, a decent size bathroom. So there is your Family Harbor interior. Ciao.
All right, so good question, and I didn't ask it there, so I'm going to ask it now. If you're live with us in the chat, what I want to know is, would you rather have like another toilet, like a bath and a half?
Oh, in the deluxe ocean
In the deluxe ocean view?
Gotcha.
Or as opposed to the 2 short shower things. And I know there's a tub in there for the kids. It is the Family Harbor, right?
It is.
I think a second toilet is probably a little bit important.
I would think so, yeah.
I don't know. I want to hear that in the comments if you think the second toilet's important, that they should have included it. If you're watching the replay, leave a comment.
You know, when our daughter was growing up, she was fine in the shower. Our grandbaby's fine in the shower, you know, and I don't know.
Yeah.
That would be my thought. I would rather have the second toilet.
I would rather have a second toilet too myself. All right, let's look into the Family Harbor Deluxe Ocean View.
This is cabin 2459. This is a Family Harbor Deluxe Ocean View. As you come in, there are 4 closets on this side. All right, that one is all hanging. It's really hard to get these. This one is all hanging as well with a dressing mirror. Sorry about that. It's really tight, guys. This is all hanging as well. This side should be your drawers, some shelves, and your safe. Coming in a little bit further, you have your sofa that can convert to be a bed, nice coffee table. The stool normally is under there. Your desk area. There's a hairdryer here, mini fridge here, 3 shelves. From a power standpoint, got 2 USB, 2 US, 1 European. Down here at this end, your TV, your bed, which is either a king or 2 twins if you separate them. You have 2 nightstands. There's no extra power by the bed. And this is an ocean view, so you have a nice big picture window. Love it.
And this one also has a pull-down bunk.
This also has a pull-down bunk, so this one could sleep 4. All right, this being a deluxe, it means it's got 2 bathrooms. All right, so this one would be for the kiddos. There's no toilet in here, but you do have a sink and a bathtub shower combo. And then the front one would be the full. So it's like 1 3/4. So this is your stand-up shower. Toilet's in a great place for someone my height at 6'4", and as well as width, so it's good for the tall and fluffy. You have 6 shelves, 3 here, 3 here, makeup mirror, power, single basin sink, some storage underneath. So there's your deluxe ocean view, Family Harbor Deluxe Ocean View. Yep, different decor. Let us know what you think. Ciao.
All right, so there are your Family Harbor cabins. They do have a Family Harbor family suite. We were unable to access that cabin.
Yeah.
So let's look at some accessible cabins, everybody. We're going to start off with an inside. 2311, this is an accessible interior cabin. Nice big wide door, as you can see. Speaking of wide, lots of space in here. Again, this is an accessible cabin. We'll just start here. The bed, as you can see, is together as a king, but they can be separated. There's emergency pull here and emergency pull there. Plenty of space over here for your wheelchairs and scooters. TV. The desk area, there's a mini fridge, hair dryer in there. You've got 2 US, 2 USB, 1 European, and a lighted mirror with some shelves. Now there is no additional power next to the bed. There is 2 closets, shelves, safe drawers, and that side is hanging. Now this being an accessible, which means you have a zero clearance or roll right in type bathroom. There's plenty of grab bars. There's a bench you can transfer over to into the shower, handheld. There is emergency pull in here as well. Grab bars by the toilet as well. Makeup mirror, which is on this little sliding thing, which is kind of nice. And a faucet that you can bump, which is also nice. So there is your accessible inside or interior cabin. We'll see you on the next one. Ciao. All right, let's check out the next accessible cabin, which is an ocean view, but it's also a Cloud 9 suite, spa suite, right? But an ocean view. This is cabin 11202. This is a Cloud 9 spa, ocean view obstructed, but it's also an accessible cabin. You can see from the wider door than you normally have, as well as all this available space in here, right? We'll give you Lisa coming in as sort of an example there. So here's your closets right here. There's 3 of them. This one's all hanging. You can't put a shelf down there. This side here, you have some shelves, drawers, and a safe. Now what's also neat, you can park your wheelchair or scooter right there. Love that. On the other side, you have your sofa that can convert to be a bed. Got a couple of, well, we can call them end tables or nightstands. The bed itself is either a king when together or 2 twins when you separate it. There are some emergency pull cords behind the bed if you need them. As I said, they call this an obstructed view, but actually looks pretty good to me. I don't know. Across from the bed, TV. And again, ample space here for the chairs or the wheelchairs. Now this being an accessible cabin, it is 0 clearance, so you roll right in. Plenty of handrails, handbars, chairs, a bench for you to transfer over to, emergency pulls, makeup mirror, very well appointed in here. So this is your Cloud 9 Spa Obstructed Ocean View accessible cabin. And George interrupting us. All right, so I know, right? So let's just take a pause here and say hello to everybody, and then we'll get to the last half of the cabins. Oh, yeah. So, Macrina, hello, how are you? Hope our Horizon Day was awesome. It was very relaxing. We mostly slept because we were up all night.
Yes, we were.
We'll talk about that more in a little bit. Mama Tallman, looking forward to seeing what your cabin looks like. Have we shown it to you yet? I don't know. Let us know. Patricia, hello. Got lots to drink. Thank the Lord. Danny Mack is with us. Hello, Danny. Welcome. Playing some music. Valerie, everyone have your drinks ready. It is cabin crawl day.
That's right.
Yeah. And we are halfway through that. Cabins up. Danny, I think he started drinking before.
I think so.
We said 6 for 4.
I think so.
Yeah, drink. Good evening, Gina. Hello. And Dr. Cherie. Hello. Carol. Welcome, everybody. Yep, we're going to give you a piece of ship. I guess it's better than giving you a piece of my mind. Oh, I don't have something for that.
You have the dump. No, you don't, do you?
No, I'll just put the crickets in there. That's probably appropriate. Group cruise, never heard of it. No, Danny, I don't think you have.
No.
We don't even know who the hell you are. Everybody's drink. Definitely getting in my water. Okay, perfect. Yep. Macrina's like, don't give Carnival any ideas to raise the price or any more reasons, because she's talking about the forward-facing
window, yes,
inside
picture
yeah.
window.
See, Danny's already on his 3rd drink.
Oh,
I told
my
you
goodness.
he started drinking. Macrina says should have a bath and a half with 2 toilets. 100% agree.
I think so too.
Danny wants to know if we got the presidential suite. Good news is there is no presidential suite on this. So, yeah. But there are some big suites. We're going to show them. Macrina's, she's already drinking. She forgot to put the K. Drin. Drin. Everybody drin. Danny would rather have a bigger bathroom and a second toilet. Yep. Number 2. LOL. Ship happens. Yes, it does. Alex, how was day 1? Technically, we're now day 2, right? They call day 1 the day you get on the ship.
Yeah.
Which is so subjective because, some people don't get on until very late, 2:30, 3 o'clock. And so the day's sort of half gone, but that technically is day 1. Today was a sea day. It was fantastic. We'll talk a little bit more about it, but there we go. So we said hello to everybody. Again, if you're joining us, we're halfway through the cabins so far. Do us a huge favor. Hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe. Become part of the Tall Man Clan. Free to you. Cost you absolutely nothing. Really does help out the channel. Lisa and I would sincerely appreciate it. And if you love cruising, consider, as I mentioned, doing the subscribe, because we come to you live every night. We're on ships, bringing you all kinds of things, not just from the ships, but from the cruise industry. So there's that. So let's get on. Let's get into balconies.
Yes.
My very favorite one is first. Cabin 2337. This is a cove balcony. This is our very favorite cabin type here on Carnival ships. We're going right to it. So imagine you're at sea. Look at how close to the water you get to be. I mean, it's just amazing to sit out here and watch the waves go by. It is absolutely awesome. You got a decent amount of space out here. Right next to this is your bed. It's either king, as you see it in this configuration, or you can separate it into 2 twins. There is no extra power by the nightstands. You have a sofa that can convert to be a bed with a little coffee table. Across from here, you have a mini fridge. You have your hair dryer, 2 US, 2 USB, 1 European, lighted mirror, 3 shelves. You have 3 closets. This one is shelves, safe, and drawers. The other 2 are going to be all hanging, as you see right there. Moving behind Lisa is the bathroom. Old school with the shower curtain. Toilet in a great place for someone my height at 6'4". But then you have your sink area, which has 3 shelves on either side, so 6 total shelves, makeup mirror, power, and a little bit of storage down underneath. So there you go, cove balcony, my favorite cabin type on Carnival Cruise Lines. What do you think of the cove balcony? Let us know in the comments below. We'll see you in the next one. Ciao. All right, so there's that. Now let's go look at a regular balcony cabin. Cabin 8281. This is a regular balcony here on the Horizon. So when you come in, you see you have your closets. There's 3 of them. These 2 are all hanging, and they can convert, which is nice because that shelf is either up or down. This one is going to be shelves, safe, and drawers. Moving further in, you have a mini fridge right there. I believe your hair dryer is hidden in here. You have 2 USB power, 2 US power. This mirror lights up, which is nice. 3 shelves and a little bench to sit on. Across from this, there is a sofa that can convert to a bed if you need it. Speaking of bed, down here is the bed. You have either a king or 2 twins when you separate them out. If you separate them, these little nightstands would sort of go in between the middle. There is no extra power by the bed. Moving across from the bed, though, you have your TV. This is a balcony, so let's go take a look at the balcony. Decent sized balcony. You got 2 chairs, nice table. And over here on this side, of course, not much there to see, but there is room there once the door is closed. And you've got great views out the ship here, looking down onto, I'm just going to call that the promenade. All right. Beautiful. Let's go look at the balcony, or the bathroom, I should say. All right. Old school with the curtain, which is not bad. Toilet in a great place for someone my height at 6'4". You got your single basin sink, 3 shelves, makeup mirror, power. Yeah, everything that you need. That looks awesome. So hopefully you enjoyed this balcony cabin. Until we see you in the next one. Ciao. Well, there you go, Patricia. Literally your cabin. we aim to please, as Bev's cabin as well, because they're sharing.
Yes.
So there you go, ladies, your cabin. Moving on, this is what is called a premium balcony.
Cabin 8461, this is a premium balcony. So as you come in, you see there's 4 closets in this side instead of 3. This one is all hanging. It's hard to get them because it's a little bit tight right here. And this one here, these 2 sides, one is safe, shelves and drawers. The other is shelves. Moving further in, you have your desk area. That is a mini fridge there. You got your hair dryer there, stool, 2 US power, 2 USB. This does light up. Nice. 3 shelves, and let's not forget the little bench. There's a coffee table down here. Across from that is the bed. So this is either 2 twins when put together or a king when you 2 twins when put together. It's either a king when you put them together or 2 twins when you separate them. Yeah, get that right. Now, I don't see any other power here by the bed. But directly across from the bed, your TV. Now, this has a very generous balcony, guys. That's why it's a premium. It is locked. All right, so it is really long. So you got a chair and a little stool here. Little table, and 2 more chairs and a little table down there. So lots of views. We are towards the back of the ship, as you can see. So nice views out here. Let's take a look at the bathroom. And no, I have no idea what that door is for. Obviously, it's some sort of crew access, but I'm guessing they only go in there in the case of emergency, okay? Old school bathroom, meaning you have your curtain. There's no glass doors. Toilet isn't a great place for someone my height at 6'4". Single basin sink, 6 shelves, makeup mirror, power, and a little bit of storage down beneath. So there is your premium balcony. Let us know what you think of that premium balcony. We'll see you on the next one. Ciao.
All right, time to get your salsa on. It's the Havana Inside Cabin.
This is 7448. This is a Havana Inside Cabin. All right, looks just like the rest of the inside cabins, just different decor. All right, so when you first came in, you had your closets. That side is all hanging. This side has your drawers, shelves, and safe. You've got your desk area with a nice upgraded chair, 2 US power, 2 USB. That mirror does light up. Just hit that button right there, sorry, and that lights up. As I was showing you earlier, your bed is a king in this configuration or separated to 2 twins. You do have your nightstands there. No additional power back there, y'all. Your TV is over here, mini fridge, some shelves. Bathroom, nice shower, old school curtain. Toilet's in a great place for my height at 6'4", so great for tall and fluffy, by the way. 6 shelves, makeup mirror, there's power up top, single basin sink, little storage underneath, everything that you need. But again, looks just like a regular inside cabin. You just have the Havana perks that come with this. Ciao.
Now let's do the Havana Premium Vista Balcony. Hey!
Cabin 84-7, this is a Havana Premium Vista Balcony. So as we come in, on your left-hand side, you have your closet area here. Hanging on this side, that side is shelves, drawers, and your safe. Right here is really the bed area, which is great, the sleeping area. King as you see it. I think it would really be hard to separate it because you wouldn't be able to walk through to the other side. Bit of a strange setup. Again, there's Lisa standing right there as you come in the door. TV is over here on this side of the bed. You do have a little coffee table and a chair, but no sofa. There's a desk down here. That's a mini fridge. Hair dryer is here, and a little stool. 2 US, 2 USB, 1 European. This does light up. Just have to hit that button there. All right. So let's go take a look at this Premium Vista balcony, because I'm guessing this is all about the balcony. And it is. The balcony is as big as the cabin, guys. All right, look at that. Party balcony. But like the other ones that we've seen, you are not protected from the elements and or the people above you. Completely wide open. Okay. Let's go check the bathroom out. So you've got old school shower with a curtain. All right. Toilet in a great place for someone my height at 6'4". Definitely tall and fluffy approved. You got your single basin sink, 6 shelves, makeup mirror, power, everything you need. And honestly, decent size bathroom. So there is your Havana Premium Vista balcony. Ciao!
All right. And moving on with the mojitos. This is the Havana Aft View Extended Balcony.
This is $84.71. This is a Havana Aft View Extended Balcony. So let's take a look. We all love extended balconies. In fact, we love them so much, let's just go right there now. And so you see you have a nice lounger here, a couple of chairs, a little bit different than the furniture in the rest of the balconies. You do not have private space here. So people are looking down completely. You are completely wide open, and so are the ones all down here. Okay? So just know you do not have privacy from above. So coming back in, you have your bed, which is either a king like you see it. Love the faux headboard.
Right?
Right? Isn't that nice?
Yeah.
But anyway, it's either a king when together or twins when separated. These nightstands would go in between if you're separating them, but there is no extra power back here. Across from the bed, you do have your TV. Coming down, as you see over here, you have your little desk area. Nice upgraded chair as opposed to just a little stool. There is a hair dryer in there, mini fridge there, 3 shelves. This does light up. From a power standpoint, 2 USB, 2 US, 1 European. Across from that is your sofa, which can also convert to be a bed, and a cool little table. There are 3 closets here. This one here, somebody's stuff is already in there, but it's shelves, drawers, and a safe. Over here you have hanging, and the same on that side over there. Bathroom. You notice the decor is different, but it's the same thing. Old school with a curtain. Toilet in a great place for someone my height at 6'4". You got your 6 shelves, makeup mirror, power, single basin sink, and a little bit of storage. But yeah, if you notice, the decor is completely different in here because it's the Havana Aft View Extended Balcony. Let us know what you think of that extended balcony. Do you like it, or would you rather have more privacy? Leave it in the comments below. We'll see you in the next one. Ciao.
All right, and last but not least, as we leave the Havana Cabana area, we have the Havana Cabana Suite.
5235, this is a Havana Cabana Suite. So as you come in, you're walking right into the bedroom. You can see it is either a king and or 2 twins if you want them separated. Love the headboard. Your closets are over here. There's 3 of them. You have your shelves, drawers, and a safe there. And all your hanging is on these 2 here. Across from the bed, you have a nice TV. What's nice about the suite is you have sort of this separated area with your, we can call it a sofa sectional, but it's like a sofa with a chaise lounge. Anyway, a little coffee table. Across from that, there's a TV here as well. So a TV in this area, as well as a TV over here. Now, if you have somebody sleeping on this, because this does convert to be a bed, there's a curtain right here that closes all the way down to give some separation. So a nice upgraded chair, mini fridge there, 3 drawers. Power-wise, you got 1 European, 2 US, and there's 2 USB right there. This does light up. Boom. Let's check out the balcony. That's one thing about the Havana Suites down here on, of course it's locked. Oh, I gotta pull hard. Okay, so this is accessible from the outside deck area. Now, it's not completely private, but only the people in the Havana Suites can be back here. So it's not open to the general population of the ship, but just those in the Havana Suites. As you can see, you have a huge area out here with some nice loungers. You got this nice little swing here. Love that. Okay, but remember, not 100% private, just mostly private. Let's go ahead and check the bathroom, which was right here when you came in. It's really dark, so maybe we turn on some lights. His and her sinks, 6 shelves, makeup mirror, right, the other 3. You do have power up there. That is a great spot for the toilet at my height of 6'4". And so far, my favorite bathroom on this ship. Nice walk-in shower with a big rain shower head, as well as a handheld. Yeah, I want this cabin. Book it. There you go. Let us know what you think of the Havana Cabana Suite. Ciao.
All right. Adios. Anyway, sorry. Hasta mañana. So, all right. So let's get into the Cloud 9 cabin. So here is your Cloud 9
Cabin 11207, this is a Cloud 9 Spa interior. So as you come in, all the way in, you see the bed, but we passed your closet. There are two of them. One side is going to be hanging. The other side is going to be drawers, shelves, and your safe. Just beyond that is your little desk area, two USB and a European. This does light up. There you go. There's a little bench there and a little drawer with your hair dryer. As I mentioned, your bed is back here. There are two twins when separated, or a king like you see it. Now when you separate them, these little nightstands would go in the middle. Across from this you have a TV, mini fridge in there, some shelves. Yeah, not too bad. Then we get to the bathroom. Now, bit of an old school, even though this ship isn't that old, meaning you have a curtain, you don't have glass doors. Right? Toilet, that's in a pretty good place for someone my height. I'm 6'4", so that's tall and fluffy approved. 6 shelves. There's some power up there if you need that for shaving or whatever. So, yeah, nice. Yeah, a decent size inside cabin. It's not the biggest I've ever seen, but I don't think it's actually the smallest either, Lisa.
I agree.
So there you go. Cloud 9 Spa inside cabin.
All right, next on the list is the Cloud 9 Spa balcony.
Cabin 11225, this is a Cloud 9 Spa balcony. So as you come in, to my left is the cabinets, your closets. You've got shelves, drawers, and a safe in this one. These two here are all hanging, but this shelf can either be down if you need it, or it can be up if you need more hanging space. Going further in, you have your little desk area. That is a mini fridge in there. You've got 2 US power, 2 USB, and 1 European. The mirror lights up as you can see. Some shelves, a little stool, drawer with your hairdryer. On the other side of that is your sofa, which can convert to be a bed. As you can see, also a little coffee table that's movable. Now your bed is either a king, like you see it in this configuration, or it could be 2 twins if you want to separate it. If you did separate it, the 2 nightstands would sort of then go in the middle. Across from the bed, you have your TV. This is a balcony, so let's go check that out. It's a decent sized balcony, not too big, not too small. You got a couple chairs there as well as a little table, and good views forward and backwards. So yeah, in fact you can look down on the deck down there too. There's your balcony. So let's go look at the bathroom. All right, old school shower with a curtain. Got your soaps and stuff in there. Toilet is a good layout for someone my height at 6'4". You got your 6 shelves, makeup mirror, power, nice single basin sink. Yeah, all in all, nice cabin. And again, this is a spa balcony, the Cloud 9 Spa balcony. We'll see you on the next one. Ciao.
All right, there are 4 more cabins left, guys. We're getting down to the end. This is the Cloud 9 Spa Suite.
This is cabin 14206. This is a Cloud 9 Spa Suite. So as you come in, you see Lisa right here. Here's your sort of walk-in closet area. You have a robe already there, and this is 2-sided. So there's some more hanging over there. Nice mirror behind Lisa. Hey everybody. And then you have the same closet on this side as well. But that's just one-sided.
Yeah.
Okay? Coming further in, there's some power right here. Your little sort of welcome area. You can leave your keys and different things there. And another mirror. Coming further in, you have your bed. As you can see, is currently set up in the king configuration. But they can be split, and you could have 2 twins. You have nightstands on either side with some storage in between. But I do not see any additional power there. Next to the bed is your TV. You do have a sofa over here with a nice coffee table. Little bar area over here. I'm assuming this is a mini fridge. Yep. And then you have a nice little desk area over here to sit at. There is 2 US power, 2 USB. And as you can see, a nice mirror. There's also a little stool there and some drawers. The bathroom, his and her under-counter mount sinks. That toilet is in a great place for someone my size. I'm 6'4". And then you do have a shub tower combo. Now this is going to be a little bit tight for someone my height. I don't want to climb in there because it's clean, but you can see I have a bit of headroom here, but that it's up about 5 or 6 inches, so it's going to be a little bit tight for someone my height. All right, let's go look at the balcony. Nice balcony, not too big, not too small. We are here towards the front of the ship, so you have great views. It'd be a little bit windy if you're moving, but not too bad at all. So there you go. Here's your Cloud 9 Spa Suite. Ciao.
Well, there you go. We have another Cloud 9 Spa Suite, but this is in a completely different configuration. So here is Cloud 9 Spa Suite number 2.
This is cabin 11215. This is a Cloud 9 Spa Suite. A little bit different from the other one that we saw upstairs, so we wanted to show it to you. Lisa can turn on the lights here for us a little bit. As you come in, oh, you got to put the key in. So while she's putting the key in, we'll go down here. So as you can see, there's your sofa, which is directly across from the bed. All right, that can convert to a bed itself. You also have a nice chair and a coffee table. Got some extra windows here by your door to get to the balcony. Here is your bed. It is either a king or 2 twins, depending on how you want to have it set up, and a couple of nightstands. There is no extra power here by the bed. Let's just go ahead and do the balcony since I'm all the way down here. So the balcony is a little bit larger than the other spa suite we saw upstairs. Longer, not deeper, but longer. And great views up and down the side of the ship. All right, walking back towards the entrance, you do have your sort of mini fridge here. Oh, no, your safe is here. Mini fridge has to be under the TV area. There you go. I just thought it was going to be here because this is where all the water and stuff is. But you got 4 drawers. I believe your hair dryer is over in one of them right there. You've got a little stool, lighted mirror. It's just not on right now. 2 US and USB. So 2 US, 2 USB. There is European power there. And there's the switch. Oh, there's the lights right there. They were on. Ah! Again, let's not forget the TV. So what we missed when we were coming in the door, a little welcome area here with a mirror. You have sort of a walk-in closet area. So this side is one door, and you have either all hang-in or these shelves can come down. This side is two-sided. This side is all hanging. This side over here is shelves or hanging. It's also convertible. So let's go look at the bathroom. His and her under-counter mount sinks, 6 shelves, makeup mirror, there's power. Toilet is in an awesome place for someone my height at 6'4". You do have a shub tower combo, but this is going to be a little bit tough. I mean, it's a whirlpool tub. This is great, but I'm 6'4". If I go stand in there, my head's just about going to be touching the top. I'm not going to go climbing in there because they have a clean for the next guests, but you at least got an idea. We'll see you on the next one. Ciao.
All right, so your Cloud 9 Spa Suite take 2. Last but not least, we have 2 left. These are the bigger suites here. The first one is the Ocean Suite.
This is 7250. This is an Ocean Suite. So a little bit like the Grand Suite, just different configuration, a little bit smaller. You don't have the full dressing room, but you do have that walk-in closet with closets on this side as well as this side. Nice little reception area here with some power. Here is your TV. I believe that it's going to be a mini fridge under there, Lisa, if you don't mind checking that for me. Yes. Sofa, which converts to be a bed if you want it. This one today comes with a 8-pack of Corona. You also have a chair, and let's not forget the coffee table that's under the Corona. Over here, you have your safe right there, little desk area, right? Some writing stuff. There's a little stool and your hair dryer. From a power standpoint, you have 2 US, 2 European, 2 USB, 2 US, 1 European, and as you can see, it lights up. The bed is either in the king configuration that you've seen it, or it can be separated into 2 twins. I think we've seen that in some of the other cabins already. So here is the balcony. It's not nearly as big as the Grand Suite, but it's still a decent size. It's a little bit bigger than the normal ones. You see we're up here towards the front of the ship. There's the bridge, but you do have some good views. Let's go check out the bathroom. His and her sinks. This has the toilet, which is in a great place for my height at 6'4". Definitely good width too, so good for the fluffy as well. Ding ding. You got a shub tower combo, and it's a whirlpool tub. Love it. It's just a little bit challenging to stand in there at my height of 6'4". Outside of that, love the layout. We'll see you on the next one. Ciao.
Ooh, I snuck an extra 6'4" in there.
You did. You made up for the one you missed earlier.
I know, right? Last but not least, we now have the Grand Suite.
cabin 7294. This is a grand suite. So as you come in, you see you have a nice dressing area. You can call this, I don't even want to call this a walk-in closet. It is a full-on dressing area. You got power in here, nice mirror. You got closets on this side. And this one doesn't want to open, but there's a closet on that side. And you have shelves there. I think it's stuck because of the, there must be a trick to that, y'all, and I don't know what it is.
It's not aligned. You see that there's a gap there.
There we go. Maybe I just fixed it. Oh no, it opens that way.
Well, there you go.
And I'm glad I did that because it goes all the way back in there. Yes, everyone, I am challenged. I don't know how to open closet doors.
That's my job.
Right? Nice living room space, guys, with almost like a sofa sectional going on with a chair there. Boy, this would be very comfortable for us for streaming, huh?
Sure would be.
You have a nice TV which swivels. What I mean by swivels is if you want to watch it during the day, you can do that. But if you want to watch it at night, you turn it around. And now it's facing the bedroom, which this is what it looks like when the beds are split up. So the two nightstands go in the middle, and you see you have your two twins. There is no additional power by the beds, by the way. Over here you do have a desk area. There is power here, 2 US, 2 USB, and a European. And that lights up there with the 2 sconce lights. You also have a mini bar down here and a little stool. There you go. Nice light up. Now this, I'm sure, has a really decent sized balcony, so let's go take a look. It is the grand suite. It's not very deep, but it is pretty long. So down there you have a nice lounger. And then of course, as you saw, the chairs and the little table there. And there's a look down the side of the ship. So let's go take a look at the bathroom, this grand suite. His and her sinks. Wow, look at this bathroom. Holy moly.
That is a grand bathroom.
You got a bidet in here, Lisa.
Wow.
All right. You got a Whirlpool Shub Tower combo, but it's elongated. It's like a peanut. Now, this presents challenges for me. I mean, you can see there is some height between me and the ceiling right now, but that tub is up about 5 or 6 inches. So imagine me, it's going to be a little bit tight for someone my height. Outside of that, you got shelves and a mirror there, shelves on this side, power, as I mentioned, his and her sinks. So I love having the Whirlpool tub. It's just for me to stand up, it's a little bit challenging at my height. Outside of that, awesome. Let us know what you think in the comments. Ciao.
Well, there you go, everybody. There is all the cabins that we got here on the horizon.
Yay! And thank you all for the thumbs up.
Yes. Hopefully you saw your cabin.
Yes.
All right. So I think it's time for a quick break.
Okay.
It's a snack break, right? Here we
I
go.
was eating my snack during the...
I've been waiting. It's snack time. All right. Everybody get a snack? Everybody ready? Man, Elisa says it's not snack time, it's pee time because we've done
After
Drank
all
a
that
lot.
drinking game, yeah, it's time for a pee break.
All right. So Patricia's like, my cabin, woot woot, and Bev's too. Awesome. And Macrina says the cabin comes with a wattle of bine. Somebody's enjoying tall man crawl, cabin crawl. She says the deluxe balcony was next to my balcony, 6457 September. It's a big, yes, it is a big balcony. Yeah. Danny says it's the toilet plumbing access on the balcony. I would go with that because the bathroom's right there. So yeah,
totally would agree.
Mojito, that's for the Havana, right? We talked about that. Patricia's like, I'm on the Dr. Pepper now. Lots of drinking tonight. Yes.
We get it.
Alex wanted to know what the Havana perks are. We're going to check in to be 100% sure, but I'm about 95% sure it's that you got your own pool back there, own hot tubs, and your own bar that is only accessible to those in the Havana Suites. Your key card would get you access to that. It's not the Havana Lounge. Everybody can go to the Havana Lounge. But behind the lounge is outside. There's pools, a couple hot tubs, and then there's a bar back there. Outside of that, I can't remember any other perks, but we can look that up and find out for you.
Yeah, we'll see if there's anything additional.
Yep. Macrina says, TMC, the deluxe aft balcony is perfect for TMC Live with 20 guests, right?
Yeah.
Right? But we're going to have more than 20, so yeah, we need 40. So. Yeah. Macrina tells Alex it has a separate pool bar and some eats at the bar in the morning. At night, the space becomes public.
Yes.
Everybody's drinking. By the way, I meant to say 7 cans of beer, Macrina. It was only 7. Excuse me. There's your cabin. No, it's not. Cookie time. Exactly. Everybody have a cookie. All right. So there is that in all the comments. We have some notes from last night's show to go over with you guys.
Yeah. Let me pull those up here. So Nurse Tara had asked what IMAX movies are playing in the theater. So we have The Last Glaciers, A Beautiful Planet, National Parks Adventure, and Deep Sky. Those are all $7.99 per person.
And those are all documentary type movies.
Yeah. And then we have Wolfman, Mufasa, and Companion. Now those are $16.99 for adults and $11.99 for children and seniors. Let's see.
Pause. Mufasa will be going away in a few days and being replaced by Companion.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So by the time you all get the next cruise, Mufasa is going to be gone.
Okay, I missed that part. Okay.
Don't worry about
it. So thank you for covering for me there. Macrina had asked me to see if Downey was still attending bar in the Pig and Anchor. I walked over and asked the lady that was there, and she says, we've got 2 Downeys. Is he the one from Indonesia? So I'll have to let you answer that question for me, Macrina. And they do still have Spirit jerseys. They are $74.95. They are the Horizon Spirit jerseys.
Yep.
Now, Alex had asked about how many kids are on the ship. Yeah. So maximum capacity on the ship is 4,163. I was told we have 4,161 on board, so we are almost maximum capacity. Of that, 447 are kids, Alex. 447. And then there's an additional 1,400 in crew.
Yep.
Yeah.
What I find interesting about those numbers, again, you all saw it actually tonight when we showed you the cabins. There were multiple bunks that come out of the ceilings that were not out of the ceilings.
Yes.
So how we could be too shy of max berth capacity, I don't know.
We were questioning that, but that's what I was told. So there you go.
Yep. Yep. And so, by the way, Danny says he's not from Indonesia. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Macrina adds, The Last Glacier in the IMAX was good. She saw it in September.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Do Danny from Pig and Anchor was the possibility from Dominican Republic.
Dominican Republic. I'll take a note and I'll see if he's still here from Dominican Republic.
Yes. All right. So Alex wanted to know, how was our day and what did we do? So Sea Day today, our first of two. So we do Sea Day today. Then we have our 3 stops, which is Ocho Rios, Cozumel, and Grand Cayman, and then one more day at sea, and then the cruise is done. Today, I wasn't really kidding. It was very relaxing. We slept a lot. We did stay up all night, like we told you last night we were going to video the ship. And we've got all the inside spaces 100% done now. We just have to wait for a port day. We'll do like the buffet area and deck 10 and all the outside spaces we do during the day. So seeing as that we were up until the sun came up, until the morning light, right? We slept until about noon. I actually had breakfast before coming to bed. She didn't. But.
I didn't. I was exhausted.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm going to bed.
Yep. So I had a little bite to eat, a little eat to bite, and then eventually came to bed. So we had our meeting today with our planner for the group cruise. Again, group cruise right there. Group cruise, everybody. Group cruise.
Yay!
We're supposed to meet her at 1. It turned into about 1:30. There's a very large group on this ship right now, and they were in the Liquid Lounge, the main theater, having a big event. So she was sort of locked in there. But anyway, so we have our space. We know where we're going.
Yay! Thank you, Nancy.
Yes. Now let the games begin.
Yes.
So we did that, and to be honest, we came back and took a little nap.
We did.
We're a little tired, really. When you normally sleep at night and you force yourself not to sleep and you're up all night long, it does throw the clock off. So it takes a couple days. But the good news is we did get it all done in one night.
Yeah.
So we don't have to do it again tonight. So we're actually going to get some real sleep tonight.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, thank you for that thumbs up.
Thank you.
Yes. So we had dinner tonight at 5:30, and dinner was pretty good. We'll be posting all the menus and pictures on Facebook as soon as we get off the cruise. So Lisa's pulling them up now, so we can tell you. Well, that's the starters: escargot, linguine Alfredo, shrimp cocktail, Caesar salad, iceberg salad with tomato, onion, blue cheese, cucumber, basil, avocado soup, New England clam chowder, and the Moroccan lentil. All right, so there was your starters. For the main, of course, you can always get steaks and stuff. There's specialty things that you can always get. No. So the mains, the featured salad was a salmon with kale and arugula. Obviously, they do that. Emerald Selects tuna crudo, which was the appetizer, and the firecracker branzino. Anyway, the mains, linguine Alfredo and a dinner portion, grilled jumbo shrimp and fish cake, oven roasted chicken with fixings, the duet of filet and short rib, grilled tofu, and a featured Indian vegetable. Dessert. A Grand Marnier souffle, chocolate panna cotta, and then of course they have the chocolate melting cake and ice cream and sorbets and stuff like that. So that was dinner. The dinner service, again, exceptional tonight. We're at a different set of waiters tonight, different table. Still fantastic. Yeah. In and out, and it was great. It did seem to warm up a little bit in there. It wasn't quite as cold as it was the first night, but it was still pretty cool in there.
I wore my fuzzy shirt, long sleeve shirt, and my jacket.
I just had on a long sleeve shirt.
Yeah.
But it was a little bit more comfortable.
It did feel a little bit warmer but I wasn't entirely sure if it was because I was dressed more warmly tonight than I was last night. But it did feel a little warmer.
Yeah, it did feel a little warmer to me. I did get, and of course it's the other phone. Where's the other phone? Oh, it's over there. Forget it. I was going to show you, I shot some of the sun rising this morning, so we'll put that into some highlights tomorrow. I know some of you love the highlights. Today, again, sort of a rest period for us. We just didn't really do much outside of the meeting with our girl and just relaxing and recuperating from being up all night. Plus, we're up at 5 a.m. the morning before to drive down to Miami to get on the ship and do all the videoing in the cabins and then the night show. And there's just that adds up pretty quick.
And yeah, the time that we did have available, we spent with Nancy, the group coordinator.
Yeah, spent some time with her and looking at the back of our eyelids.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's what we do. Let's see here. Macrina says, so still try to rest on your off time so no flu relapse. And that's the other thing. I mean, I feel pretty good, but, something can happen. So that's we're just trying to take it easy. I still have my cough. It's going to be here a while, I think.
Oh, totally.
Macrina says, I think Antonio already walked the plank. He's MIA recently. He is. The last time we saw him, he was just getting ready to start a new job. And so I don't know if that is getting in the way of him being with us live or not.
I think it probably is. I suspect that has a lot to do with it.
Yes, but we haven't seen Antonio in a while, so hopefully you're well, buddy.
Yeah.
Macrina says the avocado cucumber basil soup is good and refreshing. We'll be on the lookout for it.
That's what we had tonight.
Was it? Was it?
Yeah.
Dang it. I thought it was something else. The avocado cucumber basil soup.
Cucumber basil
avocado soup. Dang it. Mm-hmm. It's mad cow, y'all.
And I thought about trying it, but I'd already had, the Caesar and the lentil soup that I really wanted. And I was like, maybe another time.
Yeah. Macrina says, that was the menu we skipped for the 18-ounce Cowboy Fahrenheit 555 steak. Nice. Okay.
Yeah, sometimes you got to do that.
Yep.
You got to do it.
So outside of that, there is one thing that did happen today that we noticed that we'll talk about, and we're going to further follow up with it. But we went to the buffet for lunch today, and honestly, very, very disappointing.
It was very, very slim choices.
So, we're going to shoot video of the deck, and so we'll probably bring it up then again so you can have fresh ideas of it. But there's a couple stations on one side, and then there's a couple stations on the other. Those are the main sort of stations. Then, of course, there's your little salad area, a little dessert area, and some fruits and stuff. Well, on the main station, there's a left side and a right side of the station.
And two bays.
And two stations.
Yeah.
So call it 4 total sides.
Yes.
They literally had the same stuff
on all 4 sides.
On all 4. So there was like 5 or 6 choices on one side, the same 5 or 6 choices on the other, the same 5 or 6 choices on the other, the same 5 6 choices on the other. When you went to the other side of the buffet, it was exactly the same.
Yeah.
And so it was.
And nothing was complimentary. They had, the music, I hear it too. They had, like an enchilada, but they didn't have any other things that would be complimentary with an enchilada.
Chips and salsa.
None of that.
Spanish rice.
No, none of that. They had, a fried rice. Okay, so I had fried rice. And then they had some kind of chicken. I can't remember what it was.
Yeah, I don't know either.
And then one Italian dish, but it was nothing that complemented each other. Does that make sense?
Yeah, like for instance, on the far side of the buffet, they did have someone carving ham. So
yes.
They did have a carve, but that was it. All the rest of the food was the same.
Yeah.
And normally with ham, there would be something you might have with it, a starch of some kind, or maybe some vegetables.
Yeah.
I'll be honest, I don't remember seeing any veggies.
I didn't see any veggies either.
I saw some mashed potatoes.
Well, I didn't even see the mashed potatoes. Those were
on the other side,
far side, which I didn't go
which
down
was a
to.
repeat. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we were really just disappointed with that. But at dinner, we feel the food in the main dining room was exceptional.
Yeah. The food in the main dining has been great.
Yeah, but the buffet was just a little disappointing.
Yeah.
That being said, there's guys and there's all kinds of other places to eat. You're not forced to eat at the buffet. But just note there's a line that's associated with that.
There is.
When we first got up there for lunch, and I was looking around, I'm like, yeah, man, and none of this is just ringing my bell. So let me go, let me go get a burger. Even though I don't have luck with guys, burgers. Let's go try. So I walked down to that end to look, and the line was like 6 miles long. I'm like, well, I guess I'm not having the guys' burgers today. Let's go back and relook at this stuff, which I did. So I had I didn't even feel it was just a little stuff. In fact, I wanted a salad, but both lettuces that they had which were small little trays, they were both empty, and it was also what I would call foo-foo lettuce to begin with. I'm a very simple guy, y'all. I really am. I don't know how to say. But again, the pickings were slim. Even on the salad bar side, you had the 2 different types of lettuce and maybe 5 or 6 things you can put on them.
Yeah.
It's okay, just slim. But anyway, so we sat down, we ate, and then we walked around a little bit just to check some things out. There was a decent line at the pizza place, and there was really very little line or no line at all at the canteen, not the cantina.
The seafood shack.
Well, the seafood shack, there was no line at all.
Yeah,
I'm talking about
there.
where you get the burritos and tacos and stuff.
Yeah, the cantina.
The cantina. Yeah, there was just a few people there. But meantime, when we circled around the guy's burger, the line almost disappeared. And we're like, okay, good. Let's go ahead and do. She wasn't hungry, but I got to do it. I got to at least try it. And to be honest, this was the best guy's burger I've ever had. It was not. They didn't completely decimate the meat. And, of course, the fixins were good. So This was the best guy's burger that I've had on any of the ships. What?
Oh, I was just laughing because I was watching you eat it, and I was like, is that a little bit of pink in that burger? Am I seeing that right?
No, she wasn't. It was dead. It just wasn't crispy dead. But yeah, so.
But I could tell that it wasn't cooked nearly as done as they normally are.
No, so.
I was like, oh, okay, you might enjoy it.
Yeah, no, I did. I really, and of course, the fries are always good there. So
yeah.
Let's get back to some of your comments here.
Okay.
Jamie McKee, welcome.
Hi.
On all the cruises we have been on with our kids, they don't pull the bunk beds down until we have checked into the room. Maybe while we're at dinner. Yeah, Jamie, that's interesting. Thank you for that input.
Yeah.
That could be. However, in our walk around, we saw a tremendous amount of bunks already pulled down.
Yeah.
I feel some of that is also in how you pre-register for the cruise when you're doing your pre-registration.
I would agree.
Do you want a king? Do you want the bed separated? If you're not taking care of those things pre-cruise, then again, they would do it when you get on the ship. But we saw a tremendous amount of bunks already lowered and made up.
We did.
So
yeah.
Anyway, but yeah, that's a good comment, Jamie. Thank you.
But
appreciate that.
Speaking of that, when Alyssa was little and sailing with us, I seem to remember a lot of times that we came in and it was the same thing.
Yes.
So yeah, that very well could be.
Yep. So that's good.
Yeah, thank you.
Danny says, it's just the voices in your head. Don't listen to them.
What fun would that be?
I know. Well, that's surprising about the buffet. It's typically many different on both sides. Yeah.
That's what I thought. And that's why I was really surprised, because usually the selection is limited to the amount of space available. But
it was
if
decent space.
If you've got, it's repeated 4 different stations, the same things on 4 different stations, that's what surprised me.
We're going to investigate again. We're going to go up there and look.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of times we just do the buffet for breakfast. We don't really, lunch. We'll try one of the other little things around, like guys or the cantina.
Very rarely do we sit down and have an actual lunch in the buffet.
Yeah. Other than day one when we get on the ship.
Yeah. Day one we always do, but other than that, we usually, we're up late, so we eat a late breakfast. And honestly, the only reason we had lunch today was because I slept through breakfast. So, yeah. Yeah. So you can blame that one on me.
Yeah. No. So, but we're going to go back and look a couple times. We're going to look tomorrow. We're going to look the next day. We want to see if it was just sort of a fluke, or is that what they're doing now?
Yeah.
And, sort of cutting down on options to have maybe a little less food waste, but also to be able to prepare better, because you've got 8 stations of basically the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's 4 stations, 2 in the back, 2 in the front, plus in each side. Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway, Kerna says, and yes, I typically avoid the buffet. They've got funny hand washers here. We're gonna shoot some video of that.
Yeah.
But it turns out most of them don't work.
Oh.
Yeah, there's
Well,
out of orders.
I've only seen one that didn't work.
Oh,
But
I've
then I
seen
saw
many.
a little girl pouring ice cream down in one.
They look like trash cans, guys. We'll shoot some pictures of them. Macrina, I know you know what I'm talking about because you've already been on the Horizon. I don't know if they're relatively new. I don't know if it's how they were built, but I've never seen any other carnival ship with anything like that.
No, I've never seen that before.
Which outside of that, that is also something that I was surprised. There's no one at the entrance doing the no washy, no yummy, yummy. Because again, there's from what I've seen, there's only a few of those hand washing things that are actually working. And even some that don't have the signs on there, you can't get to come on. You put your hand in this, like you can get, I had to turn it on for you.
Yeah.
I couldn't.
I was, okay, anytime now.
Basically, in short, and again, we'll show you in a different video, but there's two tubes and they go down at an angle and you just put your hands down in there and there's a sensor that's supposed to come on and then the water and the soap kind of swirl around and you just leave them in there until it stops and you're been.
It is really cool.
Yeah. And then they paper towels to dry your hand off. But the sensor doesn't seem to sense your hand in there.
Yeah, it didn't sense mine.
So I know where the sensor was. I touched it and the water came on.
It's okay. I know where the sanitizer is.
Yes. But yeah, we're little shocked. Especially right now. I mean, flu season is rampant in the United States.
Yeah.
Every week, seems like 3 ships that are having a breakout of something. And so the fact that there wasn't, somebody there going, hey, you can't come in unless you wash your hands. Because we've talked about this before. People are not going to do it on their own. They just are not. You got to force them to do it or anyway, it just sucks. No big chicken? No. Shaq's no big chicken on this ship.
But I will say it was the deli that you got it from, right? The buffalo slider thingies.
Yeah, yesterday when we got on the ship, I had a buffalo chicken sandwich. I got it from where they make the sandwiches, hot and cold
deli.
sandwich.
Yeah,
the deli.
Yeah, it was really good.
Yep.
Yeah.
Macrina says, I will do Guy's Pig and Anchor buffet outside. Yum. Yeah, we talked about Pig and Anchor, but it's a specialty restaurant on here, and we've told you guys it's just not typically our thing. So, anyway.
Yeah, we're usually very content with the main dining and the buffet.
Macrina says, I love those hand washers, Vista class, right? And so have them. Yeah, we haven't seen them yet on any of the carnival ships we've been on.
No.
And
well,
you would have think
other than the Venezia and the Firenze, which were transferred over from Costa, those are the Vista class. But that's the only other Vista class ships we've been on, and there's a really big difference between the ones that are converted from Costa and the ones that were purpose built for Carnival.
Carnival, yeah, without a doubt.
Yeah,
1,000,000% different.
Yeah,
even though it's the same hull, length, width. In generally the places you walk in the public, I mean that's all the same. But as you start seeing in the days to come, as we start profiling the public spaces for you guys during the show, the decor really it is completely different. Here's one of like the big things. It sort of has 2 pool areas, upstairs. Mm-hmm. On the Venezia and the Firenze, both of them, one of the areas, there's a roof that can retract. But it looks like sort of an inside piazza courtyard kind of thing.
Yeah.
The ship has nothing remotely close to that.
No, it
so
doesn't.
Just a little bit.
Yeah.
By the way, Macrina says no Pig and Anchor buffet is free at lunchtime and it's outside.
Oh,
all right, so maybe we'll go check that out tomorrow.
Thank you for that.
Maybe we'll go check that out tomorrow.
Yeah, I honestly I never think of Pig and Anchor for lunch. I always think of it for dinner, but never for lunch.
It's just things that we haven't done yet because we just told you the first couple days on the ship is just kind of a woo whirlwind. And now we have the rest of the public spaces still to video. We do that during the daytime, meaning the outside of deck 5, deck 10, 11, 12, and 14.
But we're in Jamaica tomorrow, correct?
So, we're in Jamaica tomorrow, so yeah.
So
we're going to start to do that.
Yeah, weather permitting, we'll do that tomorrow.
Yep. And that's when we start investigating some of the other things.
Like
the Pig and Anchor for lunch, and we walk around and check things out.
Yes.
And so guys, and I know we make these videos so you guys don't have to do that, but we don't investigate the ships we're going on before we've gone on them. Now, like when we did the Jubilee, we'd obviously done the celebration, so we sort of already knew our way around, but we were on the inaugural, so I guess there's not too much we can know about it outside of, press releases. But like a ship like this, or the Glory, or the Conquest, or any of the older ships we go on, we don't go and watch any of the videos. We want to go and find out for ourselves, experience it with no sort of predetermined, message somebody put in our head. And like MSC, the same thing.
Mhm.
We didn't watch any videos, but we hear people on ships. Yeah, that MSC sucks and this and that and blah, blah, blah. And all. Again, didn't look at any videos, but heard people talking about how bad MSC was. And the first time we got on there, and for those who watched us when we were doing it, we're like,
we were shocked. We loved it.
yeah, what are y'all complaining about?
Yeah.
Man, the food's better, the staff. And again, it could have improved over time, which we know they do. We've seen that happen.
We personally have seen changes every time we would go
yes.
on, so we know that that's been going on.
Our service was fantastic. The food was fantastic. The entertainment, atmospheric was fine, but the shows were, the sail away party on the first one, but then they got Dr. Reverend E when we were on the
Magnifica.
And,
Yeah.
geez, it was a carnival sail away party. It was fantastic.
Yeah.
Anyway, Bev says, that's what I thought. I had heard Macrina and the Asian place too. So yeah, the Asian place I think is up on deck 11, which is next to Cochina. So Cochina shares one half of that space and the Asian place. Again, we're going to check out on all of this.
I was thinking that was someplace else.
Danny was asking only on sea days. I think he's asking Macrina about the Pig and Anchor being available. If those are sea days. If I had to guess, Danny, it's probably correct. Because here's the deal. Most outside of inclement weather, when we pull into a port, 80% of the ship leaves.
Mm-hmm.
At least. If it's bad weather, obviously it's a much lower percentage. We were on the Virgin ship, and or was it Virgin? And it was one of the last couple of cruises we were on, and we just had bad weather. We got to a port, it was decent weather. I literally think we were the only two people left on the ship. I mean, it was a ghost town. It's
that may have actually been the Divina, wasn't that?
I don't remember.
Bad weather on the Divina
I don't remember, but yeah, Macrina is confirming. Yes, it's sea days.
Yes, that makes sense.
And day 1.
Okay.
Yep. You're welcome. You're welcome, Alex. Not a problem. So, yeah, that means we can't do the Pig and Anchor. Well, we can do it on our last day because our last day is a sea day.
Yeah.
So we'll just have to remember that and put it in our planner, if you will, our planner of what to do. So outside of all of that, we have caught the little string trio. Tonight, the captain was having his little welcome thing, which we videoed it. Somebody was, some commenter on one of our videos was bitching and moaning and groaning that nobody ever captures the captain. We videoed the captain. Was none of y'all. Just random comment. Why don't any of you people shoot the captain? Because if I shoot the captain, who's going to steer the ship? Because he's dead. Yeah, so they were doing their sort of welcome thing in the atrium, and we just happened to be there when that was happening. So we got a little bit of video of the captain, and I caught a little bit of one of the shows tonight, though I don't know the name of the show, but I stepped in there for about 5 minutes. Maybe we can figure out what that name of the show is. Lisa, you want to look real quick? Let's see here. She'll look. But it was more of a haunted house sort of feel. The dancers and singers, they were dressed up in like Halloween-y type costumes, and they come out before the show starts, walk around the audience, scare some people. It's kind of fun. What's happening now? Mystery Bing. Oh, it's at 8 p.m. We've missed it. Keep on going because there'll be like a 9. Oh.
You're in 10 o'clock. It would be 9.
Yeah. I looked, but there's nothing there. There's nothing there.
No.
They couldn't have only done it at 7:30. Yeah. Anyway, we'll figure it out. Let you know. Macrina says, best barbecue chicken and pulled pork, also beef brisket and sausages and sides. I enjoy Pig and Anchor. Lisa's not much for barbecue-y stuff. She doesn't like the sauce that much. And so Pig and Anchor has never bothered me. I wouldn't call it the best barbecue I've ever had, but it's certainly not the worst barbecue I've ever had.
I would agree with that as well. And, I enjoy the Pig and Anchor when I go in there. It's just not, I don't know. It like Robert said, I'm just not the biggest barbecue fan. But there are things in there that I do enjoy.
Mm-hmm. Cookie. Oh. No. I got one cookie left. I got to eat the cookie. Yeah, so for us, because Lisa doesn't necessarily like barbecue, it's not high on our list.
No, it's not.
If it's free, we want to change, we go there one night. We've done it on the Jubilee. We've done it on the celebration.
Mm-hmm.
We'll just go in there one night and do it, just to break things up a little bit. But if we have to pay, if it's a dinner, then we would probably skip that anyway.
Yeah,
because it's not her favorite thing anyway.
It's not.
We'd either go to Teppanyaki or Fahrenheit 555 because we love both of those.
Yes,
Yeah.
agreed.
So, Macrina's like, yeah, the Asian and Cucina Italian is free at lunch. It's above the Lido. Yep, it is. So we have no idea, but we're going to look at all of this stuff and confirm and bring it all to you because we now have the next 4 days. Well, almost, because we do have some video work to do tomorrow.
We've got video work and we still have planning to do for the group cruise. We're not finished with
Yeah,
that.
that's true. And there's things that we need to
do while we're on the show.
Soulbound. Thank you, Danny. That's the name of the show. Soulbound. Yep, that's it. Yeah, it was. Well, from what I saw, it was pretty cool. Yeah, the singers were doing pretty good. The dancing was a little lame, but it's just me. I don't. These guys they work so hard, and it is a bit of a revolving door as well.
It is.
And so, but I don't know.
You never want to sit next to him in a show.
Here, I'm going to show you all something. Maybe this will help. No, that didn't work. Sorry. All right, so I'm unmuted. I'm just going to, this was the highlights from yesterday. All right, right there. And this. Okay. These are the comments that float around my brain and ideas when I talk about, the dancers and stuff at shows. Okay? These moves that they're doing, essentially dancers, they're precise type moves, right? And if you look, there's how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 7, 8. There's 8 different interpretations going on of what they should be doing right there. And that's what makes things look sloppy, because it's 8 interpretations of what the actual choreography is. And it's further enhanced if you go to this next scene. Okay. They all supposed to, bam, turn the head all at the same time. It's in the music. It's accenting the music. There was like 6 different head turns at different times. Are they capable and talented? Absolutely. I never speak ill of talent because I've been up there. I know what it takes. But from sitting on the other side and being the producer and watching and perfecting a show, that's as sloppy as it gets. And so when I'm making comments about shows and different things, that's sort of what I'm looking at. Where's the precision in the choreography? Where's, y'all practice. I know you do. Why were there 7 head turns or 6 head turns out of 8 people? Why were there 8 interpretations of the same, choreography? That's just, to me, that's just lazy. I should bring some of my dancers on. They'll tell you when we're doing a show. There's one part where they're snapping, their fingers are doing some stuff. Dude, I'll make them do it for an hour because it is not hard choreography, right? It's boom and then down, and I forget it because I'm sitting down and I have to mimic it. But if you take something, the simplest thing. It does not have to be like, oh my God, you needed 27 years of ballet to pull this particular move off. It could be as simple as a snap like that. If you have 8 people doing boom, your brain goes, wow. Why? Because it pops.
It does.
It pops. there's no pop in there. There's just splatting. Right? So hopefully that made sense. Bev's like, I knew what you meant. Okay, thank you. We should reserve the teppanyaki.
Our comments are behind us.
Oh, are they?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Let me go back over here. Let me scroll. There we go.
Okay.
We should reserve the teppanyaki for lunch for the group cruise. Yeah, we're working on all things. Okay? And what we're going to do, when we're going to do it, how we're going to do it. And so and these things will just start getting emailed to everybody in the group. So anyway, don't tell anyone I knew the name of the musical. We won't. And Fahrenheit 555 at dinner. Being involved in theater productions, I totally get the criticism as I do the very same thing you do. Yeah, we're looking for that precision, right? Again, they're talented dancers. They don't just grab people off the street. You got to go through a very, very rigorous audition process. And even before that begins, you got to have the pedigree.
Yeah.
Right? You got to have the education behind it and the skill sets. And then it's a pretty hefty audition process. So I know they all have the skill. It's just
the execution.
The execution of the skill.
Yeah.
Again, the person sitting here, while they're up there practicing, just goes, yeah, okay, whatever.
Well, because quite honestly, when you're up on the stage and you're lined up with a bunch of other people, you can't tell if your hand's here or if your hand's here, with everybody else. And you need somebody to go and, okay, here, here, not there, here.
Well, only on that side. Most of these people, when they're learning the shows, they're in a dance studio that have mirrors.
Okay.
So they are seeing themselves because they're in line.
Okay.
Right? But
I stand corrected.
No, but once you've left that point, and you're now here, the only person would be probably the dance captain, because I don't think they travel with a choreographer,
no,
right?
I don't
So it would be the dance captain that has to crack the whip, and there's no mirrors, and so that's just put your phone, video it, and turn around and watch it. It is not you can take the simplest thing and just make it amazing with some precision.
Yeah.
Anyway, are these production dancers or just a fun squad? Those were the production dancers. Yep. So that's why I'm being a little more picky. The fun squad's the fun squad. They're not dancers. They're the fun squad. But those that are part of the production staff here, the production dancers, the Playhouse dancers, right?
I think that's what.
Anyway,
yeah.
Sorry, everybody. I would expect that precision. Darren's like, it's the mad cow acting up. It is. It is.
Well, Downey hasn't been with us for a while. Robert had the flu.
Yeah, I've been pretty ill.
Yeah, so
I got over it in just enough time to be able to get on the cruise and not be freaked out because I'm no longer contagious.
No,
that ended like Wednesday or whatever, so we were all right to get on the ship.
But that cough, how the flu, that cough just gets into your lungs and it just holds on for a month or two. So yeah he's going to be coughing like that for a while.
Yeah. Bev says, because the snap on the beat should always be on the same beat.
Yes.
Well, it's not just about the beat; it's also about the hand position that you're in.
Yes.
And the example that I was showing you, that was a head turn that was on a beat. It was supposed to snap. And look, every single Carnival cruise we're on, they all do the same thing now. And I video that same thing every single time. And I need to go back and like grab all those highlight reels and put them all together. Good, bad, good. And then y'all can see what I'm talking about. Because there's been a couple where I forget what song's playing, but they all turn their head and they snap it at the same time. It's like, oh, touchdown, right? So anyway, I'm definitely not going dancing during the group cruise. I don't need the criticism.
But you know what? He like he said, about the fun squad. It's the fun squad. We don't expect the precision from the fun squad. We wouldn't expect precision from you. We expect you to get out there and look silly like the rest of us.
There you go, Danny. Here's a shot of you.
He
was out there again today.
He was. is. He's having a good old time.
He
I
is.
love it.
He is. Wow, that didn't look like the production dancers.
You gotta.
Oh crap! I'm in a different scene again. Sorry.
Yes.
Yeah. Not talking about the flu. Talking about the dancer ledge he needs to back away from. Yeah, that's like I said. That's the producer in me. It's just I strive for that perfection, right? I mean, people pay a lot of good money to go see shows, and I'm not talking about on cruises. I'm just talking about in general. And if you walk in to see a show and it's not looking good, right? It's not dialed in. The brain's going to tell you something's off. You may not be able to pick it out, but the brain will say, "Yeah, there's something just off." The brain's an interesting thing, right?
Thank you.
So, now on a cruise ship, again, sort of the entertainment is included. It's an extra. A lot of people come to expect a certain level, right, here because they've been doing it for a long time, presenting shows here on the ships. And I would expect a very similar feel to a show that I just paid money to go see somewhere on land. Maybe not exactly because we're on a ship and it's different, but yeah, I don't know. Anyway, there you have it. Our little thing about the dancers. So, all right. So, guys, we appreciate each and every one of you being with us tonight. It's been a fantastic. We got 22 cabins. If you joined us late, just scroll the bar back. We got them pretty much every single one, except for the family harbor family suite.
We didn't get that. We didn't get a regular ocean view.
I think so. Yeah. That's it.
Because
22
all the
cabin
ocean
categories.
views we got were deluxe ocean views with the 2 bathrooms.
And
I think we got everything else.
Tomorrow we're going to start off with the public spaces, deck 3. Okay, deck 3. By the way, Danny's like deep breaths. If I take deep breaths, I will start hacking even worse. So the nonstop talking is a little rough, but hey, it's okay. That's why we get paid the big bucks, right? The show must go on. The show must go on. So yeah, so tomorrow's going to be deck 3. And so stay tuned for that. And again, we are in Jamaica tomorrow, so we will get off for a little bit tomorrow. Weather dependent, shoot some video out there, and hopefully we'll have some highlights for you as well. And we'll just keep this going because we've got more of the horizon to bring you to get ready for our group cruise. So, yes. Group cruise. We didn't even talk about the group cruise. Oh my good God, here it is.
Come join us November 8th, 2025.
There'll be meet and greets.
Parties.
Pineapples.
Ducks. And of course, the live shows.
Don't miss our first ever group cruise. We'll see you on the horizon. Well, there you go, everybody. There is group cruise information. If the email went too fast, there it is right down there. tallmanscruiseadventures@gmail.com. Just send us an email that just says, I want to go on the group cruise. We will forward the information for our travel agent to you, the people that are doing this for us, because we're not travel agents. So we didn't put this group together to make money off you. We just want to hang out with you guys. So we have an agent that is doing all of this for us. Her name's Kathy. And so we will send you Kathy's information, and you can get booked into the group. Okay. That being said, don't wait. I'm going to start harping on this a little bit more and earlier in the show. We found out there's a group of 800 people at a convention on the ship when we're on the ship. Okay. So space is becoming limited because they're still also selling space. So let's get you guys booked into the group cruise. All right. So until we see you tomorrow night, we're going to call it an evening. We appreciate each and every one of you. God bless you. Thank you so much.
Thank you
And we
all.
will see you tomorrow. Peace.